Hey, what's going on, guys? Garden Tread here, and welcome. I'm just out and about on the Himmy. I've just done some jobs in town, and I thought I'll pop the cross-country route over to Hungry Hogs to see what the hell is going on with my sat-nav. I need to try and speak to the guys at Cooperb, because I'm meant to be using... I was hoping to take my Himmy up for the Super Good ride in August. It ain't working. I don't know what's going on with it. It keeps losing its connection to the power supply. It's not going off, it's just going dim, and it's because there's no power. There you go, now it's got power again. So whilst I'm out and about on the Himmy, it popped into my head about, you know, the pipe on this. I love the sound of the pipe on. You know, it sounds like a single cylinder engine should do. You know, it pops and burbles a little bit. Then it got me thinking. So I was reading Ride magazine the other day. I had the new issue to read through, and it was saying about noise cameras, and there are a couple of areas in the UK where they're going to start trialling noise cameras, and they're 300 grand a pop. The idea is, you know, obviously after COVID, lots of people got a bit fed up with motorcyclists, you know, and loud pipes, and car drivers with loud pipes, and, you know, areas like the Peak District, etc. I don't think those people have really thought about it. I don't think this is going to have... noise cameras, at least, are going to have the desired effect. I'm starting to wonder if this is actually a road. I mean, I've not seen anything to say it isn't a road. And the sat-nav says it's a road. But yeah, I'm not sure if noise cameras are going to have the desired effect, because some people are complaining about exhaust noise, which is fair enough. And I've lived along popular biking roads all my life. And it's not so much, you know, it's not all bikers, and, you know, I'm not falling into that stereotype. So I'm not falling into the stereotype, oh, it's all bikers, blah, 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 loud exhaust, because I appreciate it isn't. But it's the ride bikes with no cats, no baffles, and then proceed to hammer it out of every single 30, bouncing it off the red line. That does get annoying. And I like the sound of a nice bike, but they don't even sound nice, they just sound obnoxious. And sure enough, the noise cameras are going to get those. But the normal people with normal exhausts and road legal exhausts, like the Himalayan is... it's a bit like my Honda was. Although my Honda was more piercing, but my Honda where I used to live sort of in a village near this valley, and there was a mile-long straight, and even if I wasn't caning it, Dad could hear my bike from the garden, and, you know, that was a mile away. That is not going to get stopped by a noise camera, because the CBR had both its it had baffles in it, had a cat in it, it was a road legal system, it was just that noisy. Now, if it's road legal, where am I going now? I can't see how anyone's going to stop it, because it's within the law. So that's not going to help. But the other thing is, the amount of people that are switching to electric vehicles, you know, the government wants electric vehicles, they're heavily pushing it. We will end up going electric in 10 years' time, but the noise cameras are going to do bugger all. So they're just going to be an absolute waste of money. All it is something to appease people. They're a little bit annoyed, and to try and earn some money back from the government. I mean, I'm holding out off electric for as long as I possibly can do. One, because it's just not at a rate where it's affordable to me. And two, it doesn't meet my needs from a motorbike. It'll be interesting to see what bikes with road legal aftermarket pipes happens with. Because, like I say, it's road legal. So, but it's loud. So, Austria, they put the noise limit in at something that's lower than a lot of factory bikes. So I think, like, it's something like a Ducati Multistrada with the standard pipe on it is too loud for Austria. So whether the UK go down that, but then that's just then you've got a road legal bike that you get fined for riding. So when I was little, my dad used to have a replica Cobra. I think it was a Dax Cobra, and that was not over the limit on the roads. So it's certainly going to be interesting whether or not those sorts of vehicles are going to be road legal. Because at the moment they are. They'll get through an MOT. They're not obnoxious, but you can't take them on a track day. And it's going to be the same with bikes, I think. So, like I said, I was planning on taking this up to the Super Good ride rather than the Triumph. But you could go back to the old tank bag navigation. But trying to get through Leeds on a tank bag map is going to be fun. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to explore some of the little Peak District roads. You know, these little single track roads in the peaks. I bet the views are incredible. Yes, there's either a problem with the connection to the battery or there's a problem with the cable. I'm hoping it's not the cable because it's routed under the fuel tank. But it'd be interesting to know what your thoughts on noise cameras are, because like I say, I don't think they're really going to do what the naysayers reckon they will do. Maybe we should just keep quiet about it. Just seems like a massive waste of taxpayers' money. That looks dead as a dog. Oh, so, bit of coffee. I almost had a heart attack, so I popped into the Costa because I couldn't find Bergman. Parked my bike opposite, and was sort of eating my coffee and a pastry, and one of the school kids came up to me and was like, "Oh, is that your Royal Enfield parked across the street?" Instant heart attack, thinking, you know, someone's knocked it over. He just came up and went, "I just wanted to say, that's a really cool bike. I really like it." Oh, cool, thank you. How cool is that? That has genuinely made my day. Oh, I feel so much better after some food. My God, I love this bike. I know it's not fast. It just makes you smile. I can't explain it. It's not very fast. It doesn't stop very well. The suspension's not great. It just, like, on paper this should be a terrible bike. And here we are, back to Great Bowden. Shame I didn't find the road I was looking for. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you ever so much for watching, and take care.